2 police officers were arrested with a direct and effective participation in the crime, said Marcus Vinicius Braga, State Police Secretary. With these arrests, we are getting close to solving the crime. Despite the claims of a breakthrough, some were skeptical. The case is not yet over, said one local prosecutor, who asked for anonymity to comment about a case in which he was not involved. They still need to know the motive of the crime and who ordered it, homicide detective Janician Lahaye at the press conference, announcing the arrest of 2 suspects, pictured in the background, in the murder of Marielle Franco and her driver. Credit. AP. I don't like how politicized the case has become. We need to be very cautious, the prosecutor added. Suspects were identified as Rami Lessa, a retired military police officer, and Elkio Vieira de Queiroz, a policeman who was expelled from the force. Lawyers for both men said they did not commit the crime. Lessa lives in the same wealthy, beachside condominium where Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro has a home. Jair Bolsonaro left, and his son Flavio Bolsonaro arrive at a Rio de Janeiro polling booth to vote in the election that elevated him to the Brazilian presidential office. Credit. Flavio Bolsonaro, a son of the president, has been accused of having ties to Rio's militias while he was a Rio State MP. He is currently a state senator. Investigators said they had no reason to think that any of the Bolsonaros were linked to Franco's killing. However, Janician Lahaye, head of the Rio Police Homicide Division, confirmed during a news conference that one of Bolsonaro's sons had dated a daughter of the suspect, Lessa. He did not say which son dated the woman, nor when. Press team in the president's office did not immediately respond to requests for comment on details about that relationship. Loading. Additionally, shortly after the suspects were arrested, a photo of Queiroz circulated on social media, wearing a police t-shirt, with his arm around Jair Bolsonaro. Local news outlets reported the photo was taken from Queiroz's Facebook profile. The profile and the authenticity of the photo could not be verified. Bolsonaro told reporters on Tuesday that he had taken photos with thousands of police officers in the past year as he pursued and won the presidency. He also said that he hoped police discovered if somebody contracted and ordered Franco's murder. Performers celebrate slain councilwoman Marielle Franco during the Mangueira Samba School Carnival performance in Rio de Janeiro last week. Mangueira went on to win this year's competition with the tribute. Credit. AP. Summarily executed. Investigators said Lessa fired the shots that killed Franco and Gomes on March 14, 2018, while Queiroz drove the car that ambushed them. Simone Sabilio, the lead Rio State prosecutor on the case, said that Lessa and Queiroz were both arrested at their homes. She added that Lessa told police he had been tipped off about their raid. Franco, a human rights and women's rights activist, was a rising star in the Socialism and Liberty Party. Her press secretary, Fernanda Chaves, who was traveling in the same vehicle, suffered minor injuries. Thousands took to the streets in protest across Brazil after the killings, which drew international condemnation from rights groups. According to the document detailing the charges, it is undisputed that Marielle Francisco da Silva was summarily executed because of the political causes that she defended. It remained to be seen if there are any repercussions for the president, who is in the midst of negotiating with Congress on pension reform. Economists say the reform is key to steadying the country's rickety public finances. Flavio Bolsonaro is being investigated for money laundering during his time as a Rio State MP, and is under pressure to explain how family members of one of the city's most powerful militia leaders ended up on his legislative payroll at the time. Crime Brazil World Politics.